Thank you for participating to our safety culture. This short training will help you use your emotional intelligence to improve your safety leadership skills. Leading by example is always better than leading by force. If you are a supervisor, a manager, or someone who inspires others with our core values, you are in a leadership role. Therefore, inside, you should be empowered to say, I am a safety leader. Let's just point out the obvious. There are many different types of people we interact with every day. There can be many managing styles that follow those people, but there is one thing they all have in common. Everyone likes clear expectations. Providing those clear expectations will help you reach your goal and provide everyone with mutual understanding. There are 4 basic communication styles that I'll review that can help you communicate your expectations. There's nothing worse than having your team scattered in different directions, having them feel lost and confused. Our safety culture will grow with us. We want to lead by example and not by force. Your effectiveness to inspire your team will be enhanced if you're aware of the communication styles, desired environment, and motivating factors. Here are some basic footnotes on communication styles. There are bold and direct people. There are people that are expressive and passionate about something when communicating. There are technical people that focus on factual conversations. And there are people who are emotionally supportive. Some of us may not just have one communication style when interacting, but understanding the elementary styles of communicating helps us navigate the landscape of working with communication diversity. There are rewards that come from understanding and using your knowledge from all your communication styles. Learning yours as well will help your awareness of your own behavior. Rewards may consist of friendlier greetings, verbal recognition, praise, trust, and mutual understanding, safer habits with your team even when you're not looking, and an eagerness to support your safety culture. Pick one of these 4 styles that you believe you are and write it down. Write down your strengths and your weaknesses. Now try that same method for the individuals in your team. It can fix a lot of uncomfortable situations if you keep this awareness in your back pocket. If you want more transparent evaluations of yourself, check out this free online test at 16personalities.com. There are plenty of free resources available, so take advantage of them. Make it fun for you and your team. You can even use it to enhance your personal life. Better communication supports growth in any department. Let's look at each communication style a little more for a better understanding. Bold personalities usually are the CEOs, upper management, or individuals that are competitive towards a goal. They're ambitious, highly organized, and get right to the point. They do their homework and thrive on a high level of success. They are cool under pressure and take charge in producing results. A good way to communicate with a bold person is to get right to the facts. Show them you have a deadline and get to the point. They usually don't have much patience with people if there's too much background information. It's good to be aware of the weakness. Personal growth starts with awareness. There are individuals that become animated and express themselves with stories. They are passionate about their ideas and influence people through their work. They have no problem being enthusiastic in a crowd of people. They appreciate the same communication style from others. Their weakness is usually a lack of focus. They live in the moment with their vision. They aren't very technical or carefully considering others when they communicate. They have a hard time getting to the point and aren't organized like the bold communication style we just talked about. It's good to be aware of weaknesses. Personal growth starts with awareness. Technical people are very analytical and proof-driven. They look for quantitative evidence before making decisions. They appreciate others when they communicate with logic, with detail and accuracy because that's the way they communicate. They stick to their plan because they have used analytics for decision making. They like facts and won't refer to emotional decision making or communication. They do have weaknesses. Technical communication styles lack flexibility. They may become negative towards a nonlinear development due to unplanned events. Remember, they are comfortable sticking to a plan without deviating. It's good to be aware of weaknesses. Personal growth starts with awareness. Anyone can seem emotional at times, but this communication style is loyal and considers others' feelings when doing so. Emotional communication styles are sympathetic and show humility. They aim to be respectful and cautious with their words to avoid hurting your feelings. They appreciate when others are careful, considerate, and respectful, just like them. Their loyalty inspires others to actively listen before speaking. They are aware that their emotions affect everyone around them. They, like others, have a weakness while communicating. They can be too sensitive when interacting with a bold, expressive, or technical person or group. Communicating with too much of any trait can become a problem. It's good to be aware of weaknesses. Personal growth starts with awareness. It's all about communicating with balance. Now that we've covered the four main communication styles, let's start communicating. There is something called safety contacts. It's very easy. You just start a cordial conversation. Nobody has to know what your intentions are. Be sincere and just ask how they're doing today. You can also start the conversation with, "What's going on?" Do it a couple times to a couple people a day and you will see results. If they don't talk much and it's beginning to be one-word answers, try something new. Say, "Is there something on your mind?" Once you broke the ice with them, you can move forward with safety subjects. Once the conversation starts, it's up to you to listen. Use your active listening skills. That means you are engaged in their responses and not checking your phone or looking over their shoulder. Make sure you are making eye contact. The goal is to understand them fully from their response rather than listening to respond. You can provide feedback, but make sure it's to show that you are listening. You are trying to build trust and create a safe environment. Most valuable information that you receive in the safety world comes from frontline individuals doing the work. You will be amazed at what you can accomplish with a simple, sincere greeting. Clear expectations can look just like this slide on your presentation. Set some ground rules. Make sure it's at the beginning of the meeting, though. You can say things like, "Have an open mind, silence technology, respect each other's opinions and privacy, be present physically and emotionally, engage in our activities and discussions." You will enjoy the process much more when setting these ground rules. You can elaborate to what you expect of them and what they can expect from you. Providing these clear expectations for safety rules can be the best support for our safety culture. A safety culture depends on you to lead by example and for you to make people accountable for their behaviors. You can't pick and choose who is your favorite on your team and let them work unsafe while the others are living up to the company's safety expectations. That won't go well for anyone. Be a safety leader and create a safe environment for all. There are some examples of providing unclear expectations, like walking by a team member not wearing their eye protection when they're clearly in a task or area that requires it and not saying anything. All you have to do is get their attention, point at your eyes, and signal to them that they are missing their eye protection. If they don't get the message, approach them and use the safety contacts technique that we went through. Ask them how they're doing or what's going on, but make sure you follow up on why they aren't working safely. If you see something, say something. Saying nothing hurts everyone. Another example of unclear expectations is avoiding a person who wants to report an incident or a near miss because you're too busy. That can really hurt your reputation. People will lose trust in you and you won't be approachable for the next interaction. Making safety subjects a priority over others will help you gain trust. It will help you set clear expectations to others observing your behavior. If you're breaking the ground rules and only following policies and procedures when someone's looking, you will wind up with challenges beyond fixing. Be consistent, be professional, and be a leader, a safety leader. Thank you for supporting our safety culture and being a safety leader. Have a great day.